Hi, Energy Seekers, another Wednesday live here in the group. To all the new members, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you like, you can introduce yourself to the group. We're always excited to hear your story and your health journey. It's always very refreshing to connect with you and get to know you a little bit better. For those of you who are watching on Instagram, you can join us in our Facebook group, Heal from Tired to Energetic. And we would love to have you here and all your questions and your contributions. And I see people are coming online. Thank you so much for watching live. And also if you watch the replay, thank you so much for watching the replay. And today we have a very interesting topic about why energy follows decisions. So that's a little bit more spiritual and a little bit more about the energetic flow. And before we dive into the topic, I wanted to let you know that I will be soon introducing my new free training session. And I will tell you more about it once it's fully released, where I would teach you all the things you need to know to abundant energy and to sustainable abundant energy, because that's really what it is about. We want to live on a sustainable high energy level throughout our lives without too many dips. But hold on a little longer. I hope that next week I can tell you more about that. Okay, so our topic today is about the energetic aspect of energy. And all of this is super important that it comes together. We have the metabolic side of energy, that's our body, our body systems that are either tired or not tired. But of course, we also have the spiritual aspect and the energy flow around us that also needs to be aligned and needs to be working properly for us to feel energetic and to move forward in our life. And maybe you've noticed it for yourself as well, that when you feel a little stuck in your life, excuse me, no matter what area, you have very little energy. So you feel more tired, more exhausted. You keep delaying things, you keep delaying decisions, right? Because you feel stuck and you don't really know how to get out of it. And so it kind of gives you more of the blah. I don't know if you've experienced that. I certainly have, and many of my clients that couldn't really pinpoint what it is that's, just keeping them at this level of stuckness. And that's really what we want to talk about, because it is a fundamental pillar that we need to know and do in our life to release all this energy that we have available. And if we don't have it available, there is something that's blocking it. That's blocking it from freely expressing itself. So energy has a funny way, because energy doesn't really work the way we want it to work. It's not our way. If we say we want this, we want it now, maybe it's not happening now because it's not the right time. And we get frustrated because we want it now. And then we feel tired and exhausted because nothing's happening and we're staying stuck, and we're, in our mind, everything turns around a negative way, and we have this what if and if only, this is just kind of perpetuating cycle. So first thing we need to know is energy has its own way of working, and it's not our way, it's not how we want it to be, but it's how energy works in general. So we need to know these universal laws of energy to understand our role in it, and why maybe sometimes we feel stuck and we don't have the energy to do anything. And today, as you know from the title, it's about decisions. And that's something that I learned, and it was very profound and powerful for me as well. You have to make a decision before the energy starts working for you and starts flowing. Because the minute you decide whatever it is you need to decide on, you release a block that was there before. Because the truth is, hesitancy and delaying and pondering and putting it off, procrastination, does not conduct a lot of energy. We're creating blocks, we're creating stuck energy with not taking actions on making decisions. So unfortunately, we can't say, I'm going to make a decision tomorrow, but today I'm just not feeling it. You won't feel it until you've actually decided. So we have to make the decision before anything will start working in our favor and the energy will be released and flow around us. So that's number one. We have to decide first before anything happens in our favor. And I have a lot of conversations with clients. And I give you one example. I just recently talked to a very nice lady on the phone. And we went through all the things that she wanted to do about her health and what she wanted to improve. And she said, yes, she's ready to take action. And then when I decided, okay, let's book an appointment, and when do we get started? Yeah, let me get back on that, and I will let you know. I said, okay, you do that. And of course, I had email conversations with her afterwards, and she was saying, yeah, I also have to do a few tests here and there. I also want to find out about that, and I want to find out about this first before I can decide. And I mean, that's all fine. This is data collection, right? We're collecting information about all the things we need to know to make a decision, which is perfectly fine. But we have to understand that while we're collecting data, we're not making any decisions, right? So we're basically delaying to make a decision. And until we actually make the decision, our energy will not flow freely. It will stay stuck. And so this person was, pondering all kinds of things before making these decisions about, but what if it's not working? What if, there's something that is too difficult for me to do? And I mean, we all have those thoughts about decisions we have to take. These, what if it's not working? Or what if, I'm not really committed, even though I think I am? We can come up with a million things that we justify why we can't make a decision. But we cannot have abundant energy when we are in a relationship with our excuses. And that is something I see people do all the time. We are having a million excuses why we can't move forward in really any area of life, but especially in health. And if we do have an energy problem, we have a chronic health condition, chances are we have a ton of excuses that are holding us back of freeing this energy and moving through us and moving with us in abundance, because energy is there in abundance. Also for you, everyone can experience abundant energy. And if it's not there in your life, look at how many excuses are around you. And that is not to be judgmental. We all do it, right? We are all in this cycle of what ifs, and maybe there's something better. That's another good one. Maybe there's something better. Maybe I should do this versus that. And I don't want to do this, but I want that result. That's also something. We get stuck in the hesitancy, in the decision delaying, and again, the energy will not flow for us if we are in this mindset. And also, again, about decisions. Decisions always happen in the now. They don't happen in the past. They don't happen in the future. We only decide now to move forward, and then now the universe will help us out. So also there's no prediction. We can't try and wrap our head around what energy in the universe will do for us once we've decided, because we don't know, right? The universe works its own ways, but it's always there to support us if we've sent out the right message. But again, if we don't know, and if we're hesitant, and we're not fully committed, and we can't say yes, the universe also says, well, I don't really know how to serve this person here. Let's just wait and see. And that's what we're doing too. We wait and see. but we respect to have results from this approach. We're getting frustrated because we're not having any results with the wait and see approach. And then we lose confidence, right? We lose confidence and say, well, it's not going to happen for me. It will always be like this. It always has been like this. It's like, it's too difficult. I wish, but it's not going to happen. And, we've all used these sentences and we've all spoken that language. But we just have to remember, this is not where energy happens. Energy happens if you decide to move forward, whatever area this is, without knowing how you're going to do it, without knowing what the outcome will be, without knowing how the energy will move for you. And that has a lot to do with trust. We have to trust the universe that it'll support us in the best way it can, so we can experience this abundance in life, and abundant energy, and abundant health, because it's possible for everybody. There's not one single person in this world where this cannot happen for. So we're all created equal in that respect. The universe is there to help us and support us, but we really have to step up, and we really have to be there, show up and be present, and make a decision now, in the now, not a minute ago and not in 2 minutes, but now, about how to move forward, and trusting the process and trusting the universe to give us what we need in order to be successful. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope you've learned a few things. Let me know in the comments below if you like the topic, if you would like to know more about it. I actually had lots of fun with this because it's a very timely topic, also about how we view our world and how we view our life, especially right now where we're all more bound to being at home. And it is very profound, but this is how you manifest energy, and it works also when you're trying to solve a health problem. So I wish you a very happy rest of the Wednesday and a great week, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.